Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 3. Guys, just to know that I'm into that new season, it's really like, it's so good, it's so great. I'm so close to the end, the end of this binge watching. I'm so close to really, I caught up, everything, that's it. I'm right on time with you guys for the new season which is gonna come. I'm that close now. That close! Like when I remember when I began that binge watching of My Hero Academia, for sure I knew that we had already 6 seasons, that I would have to binge watch 6 seasons entirely. I knew about it, I knew about the OVAs, I knew about the movies, all of that. But I had the impression that it took time for me to binge watch it. I have the impression that now I'm ready for having everything, I'm ready to discover everything. And even more because, this anime took a long time to present all of the different characters, all of the different students, and took a long time also to make us see Deku's evolution, Deku growing up, Deku training hard. And because of that, we had really big moments of action, big fights, really big stuff for the story, the narrative arc to progress, happening in fact just during the season 5, maybe a little at the end of the season 4. So because of that, it feels like that's it. We're into it now. We're into the big story, we're into the big events. I'm all for it, I'm there for it. I want it now, I want everything now. It's almost also like I feel like I deserve it, okay? I deserve it. So I'm glad, for sure, to be into this season 6 now, to discover more about it. And also because of the fact that we didn't have anything more, anything else between the end of the previous season and this big moment of action, all of our guys going to attack, these villains, the Paranormal Liberation Front. I thought that maybe we would have some time with only our guys, our students, continuing their training, finishing their year, something like that. And no, directly this fight, and it's so great, it's so good. During the first episode, we were at the hospital, we saw what happened right there, the fact that they wanted to arrest the doctor, and in fact it was twice double, and they didn't have him, so after that they went, under the hospital. We had the doctor, the real one, trying to escape, we had Mirko running after him. We discovered also that he created all of these no moves, and he doesn't want really to escape from that place because for now Shigaraki is still there and is not ready yet. It was 70%, it still needs to continue that fight, so Shigaraki is gonna be fine and ready to get out, and they can escape at this moment. So that attack, that fight at the hospital is gonna last still for a long time. And we have the attack also at the headquarters of the villains. I was so sure that they knew that our guys would come. I don't know why, for me they have so many steps of advance, these villains, that I was really not believing that our guys could surprise them like that. So it surprised me. And also because I thought, and I still think, and I'm thinking that since the season 1, since we discovered that we have a rat inside of the school, they never talked about it again. I kept that information in mind, the fact that we have a rat inside, and I was like, if one big attack is prepared like that against the villains, for sure the rat is gonna say it, to the villains. The fact that the rat didn't say it, now I'm wondering, does it mean that in fact we don't have that rat anymore? We had one during the season 1, but not anymore right now. Someone who died, no, not so many people died. Someone who left, someone who is not involved into this moment right now, this action. They are all involved. All of the students, all of the teachers, all of the superheroes, so I really have that theory about us having a rat inside since the season 1, so now to erase that theory just like that, I'm like, okay, so maybe I was wrong, maybe they were wrong, in fact, we had no rat during the season 1. Oof. But that's why I was really sure that the villains would know that our guys would come, and in fact, not at all, they were surprised. And we finished the last episode with that moment with Kaminari intervening, you know, against the electricity guy, and he was so scared. He wanted to give up, he wanted to run away and all of that, and Midnight managed to convince him to give him strength by telling him, you're fighting for the people that you love. And directly he thought of Jiro. Clearly it was too much for my little heart. For sure, before that we had that ship, you know, with Deku and Ochako, the fact that she has a crush on him since a long time now. For sure, it's already a cute ship that we have into this anime, a cute official ship, because clearly we can have plenty of other ships, not official at all, like me, I'm imagining something since a long time between Sue and her girlfriend, you know, the one that we discovered into the OVA, between Momo and Todoroki. Like, I imagine plenty of stuff like that, but officially we just had Deku and Ochako. The fact that now officially we have also Kaminari and Jiro, I'm so glad, because both of them showed during the previous episode that they are worried about the other one, and I found that so cute. And really the fact that Kaminari admitted these feelings that he has, you know, to himself, but just that he saw that oh, I'm thinking of her, I have feelings for her. He opened his heart, you know, to these feelings, and just after that he found the strength to go on the front line to really fight that electricity guy during this moment. I felt so proud of Kaminari. I felt really like a proud mom. And I think that with this fight, not at the hospital, but this fight at the headquarters, I'm surely gonna be really proud of all of them. I'm pretty sure that all of them are gonna have a time to shine, and I'm just gonna feel like a proud mom with all of them. But at the same time, I'm saying that like they're gonna win, that's for sure and all. I'm not so sure of it. Like, really, for me, the villains, they have so many steps of advance that, okay, right now they were not warned that you are coming, but still they are organized into different groups and all, and they can do bad stuff. Like, I'm still really worried about the situation. I think that we can lose someone or more than one person. I think that things can turn wrong really, really quick, in fact. At the headquarters and really at the hospital, I'm sure that Shigaraki and the doctor are gonna manage to escape. At least Shigaraki. It's not the big final fight to arrest, to stop Shigaraki. No. So Shigaraki is gonna manage to escape, meaning that we are not gonna succeed at the hospital. See, the villains, they really managed to make me worried about them. By spending time with them, by seeing how much they are organized, by seeing also how powerful they are, now I'm worried about them attacking our guys, and for our guys to not be enough for now against them. We'll see about it. We'll see about that, and maybe we're gonna see that right now, because I'm gonna watch 2 episodes today, 1 episode right now. If you guys, you're watching this on YouTube and you want already to have my reactions and my thoughts about the 4 next episodes, you can have that on my Patreon, the 4 next episodes. And you can have that with a longer reaction part, maybe even the full reaction part, if you can be interested to support me, to help me with my channel, because I'm a little reactor on YouTube and on Patreon. If you want to help me, you have these big advantages: 4 episodes of advance, longer reaction part on my Patreon. Let's go for this episode! Oh, we never saw your queer view. Oh, that's dangerous queer. Okay. Good job. Mushroom girl. So many villains right there. And you blocked twice. Because for sure, just twice you can use this quirk and it's here. I'm almost feeling sad for Twice, you know, he just wanted a friend. Honest people around him to love him and support him. Oh, you're feeling guilty again. He's a villain! Don't feel bad for him, he's a villain, he did really bad stuff. But you know, his character is so well written. I thought about that moment. Oh. Kenny? I would love that! Kenny? I don't think he can really switch again like that. And the only ones who proved him, you know, are actually his friends. All by himself? Redestro against Tokoyami. Ah oui. You did it? Monster? Show it again? Ah! Okay. But they can activate the sound, you know, like the radio. You know now. Be careful, Ox. Ooh. Okay. Meaning that you can eliminate them quickly? I said so. They are your friends. That's why you're not gonna do that for them. And that's why it's not gonna switch, you know. Are you gonna end by killing twice? In fact?
意志の固い人間は気絶してくれない。だからどっちも諦めないから殺すしかなくなる。おめえらはヒーローなんかじゃねえ。いつもそうだった。あぶれた人間は切り捨てられる。
He offered you a way out, you know, you can't say that he killed you so he's not someone good. He tried to give you another chance. Too far. Oh, I'm sorry for you, Poison.
ただみんなの幸せを守るだけだ。一緒に伝えとくよ。
Dabi.
伝えなくていいぞ。聞こえてる。出されてんじゃんか。ミスってんじゃんか、ヒーロー。ダビ。スライス。お前は何も悪くない。悪いのはいつだってヒーローだ。そうだよ。
Oh, you didn't kill him, you didn't kill Ox. And twice he is that close to die, but not yet. He doesn't care about it, like he knows that it might be too late. I don't understand. For sure you're in a bad situation right now. I don't understand. You never truly believed him? Ah, so you didn't kill him, you didn't kill twice. No? Clearly. I don't know, but first whether he burned twice for good, no? Ah no. Ah no. Why am I worried for... I'm worried for each one of them to die. I'm with Ox, for sure I'm with Ox. I want Ox to survive no matter what, but... No, can we stay with them, with our guys? For sure you're gonna intervene, even if it's the last thing that you're gonna do, you're gonna be there to save her. Telling them goodbye. Toga, say something to him, please. How to make an heroic death to a villain. It's so confusing, you know that. You had what you... You had what you wanted and searched all of your life. Someone who would love him for who he is. Oh, oh. You know how I kept my tears into my eyes, you know, I didn't cry for good, but clearly this death was meant, was written, was done to be emotional, to look epic, for us to feel sad about his death, about Twice's death. Clearly everything was made for us to discover more about his background, so to understand his character and why he is like that, to understand even before Ox that he would never switch, that Twice would never switch, that Twice would never give up on his friends, because the only thing that he wanted into his life is to have friends, to have a family, to have people who could love him, who could appreciate him for who he is. And truly he found that with the League of Villains and mostly with Toga. So yes, he would have never switched, he would have never gave up on them. And right there at the end, to see him going again and again against Ox, and after that letting Dabi take care of the situation, he managed to escape, but in fact he was hurt and burnt and tra. Can he survive? No, in fact he can't. And okay, he's putting his last strength on this dabber to be able to save his friends, to save Toga, but he's doing that while he's dying, and his dabber is dying at the same time that he is dying, while he's talking to Toga. And the fact that at the end she's thanking him for saving her, and she remembers also that thing, you know, about what she did for him and how important it was for him. It was made to be emotional, it was made to be sad. I felt sad, I felt emotional, and you know, it can be a little confusing because he's a villain, he's on the villain side, and for sure he did horrible stuff, and with all of his dabbers, you know, they did a lot of horrible stuff, and he was not a good person, and for sure I didn't want for him to win. But does it mean that I wanted for him to be killed? No. And for sure I'm gonna feel sad to lose him, and for sure I'm gonna feel sad with a death presented like that, because he was a good character, he was well written, and we had the time to get attached to him no matter what, because he was funny, you know, as a villain, because we had all of his background to understand him, because we saw the relationship that he had with Toga, which was important. So for sure I'm gonna feel sad, and I'm not ashamed of it, even if it's a little disturbing to feel that sad for the death of a villain. But clearly during that moment, I said it, I think, out loud, we had Ox against Twice at first, and for sure with this fight, I didn't want for any of them to get killed. I was afraid at some point for Ox also to get killed, for Twice to get killed. But yes, I wanted for Ox to win, but I was not sure of how to do so. So when Dabi intervened, I was like, that's it, Ox is gonna die, it's awful. And in fact, he was so quick, he was so great during this fight that he managed to kill one of the villains and to escape. So I'm glad that Ox survived and all that, so great. So weird, so weird to feel like that and all. All of these villains who are right there, who can't escape now because you destroyed the 3 other exits that they could have taken. So we have really all of them right there, including Redestro. No one knew truly that our guys were coming. Again, that's such a surprise for me because we had a double agent inside. I thought that they had a double agent with us, but not at all. Redestro against Dark Shadow, against Tokoyami, a student. That was also really stressful for me. And then they discovered that Makia is right there. They are saying that Itsuki is not going to do anything because his master is not there. I'm pretty sure that Shigaraki, you know, he recorded his voice, or that the master's voice can still work on him. I'm not too sure, you know, that Maka is gonna stay like that, inactive until the end. Ox revealed that he was a double agent. Dabi saying that he never believed that Ox was totally with them. We know that they had some doubts about it, and that's why the other guy was listening to his conversation again and again. But that much, Dabi? Oh, and just to come back to Twice, the fact that he's feeling responsible for Ox, you know, for making him come into the group and all of that. To die, you know, for Twice, to die feeling so guilty, feeling so betrayed, at least he's not feeling alone. He's not dying feeling alone. That fight was amazing. These three, you know, against each other, it was amazing. And you know, during this moment for Dabi and Twice to talk about Ox, like, you're not a hero, you just killed someone, that's not how heroes are acting, see, you're someone bad and stuff like that, like, I'm not gonna blame Ox because he killed Twice. For sure I didn't want for Twice to die, but for sure also I didn't want for Twice to win. And no matter what, I'm not gonna blame Ox for what he did. I think that during this moment, he thought about the circumstances and the fact that Twice, right there intervening, would have made them all lose. The good guys, you know, the heroes. Twice, with his quirk, right now, can make everyone, all of our guys, lose. So he had to stop Twice. He offered him a second chance, a way to join them. He said that the door was open and that he would support him if Twice would have decided to join them. So he offered him a way out. Twice didn't take it, so for Ox he had no other solution than to kill him. Like, at first he wanted to stop him, he hurt him so much that he couldn't replicate himself anymore, and then he had no choice than to kill him. Like, he tried to convince him to switch, he tried to stop him by hurting him a lot but not killing him, and when it was too late he was forced to kill him. I understand that, you know, I understand Ox's reasons, and I'm not gonna blame him at all for that. Oh, they're all gonna have so much hate for Ox now, of these villains. And to continue a little with Tokoyami discovered about Ox being a double agent, and he made the parallel with what Ox told him and how he was acting also during all of this work study. I'm glad that Tokoyami discovered that. Oh, that was a good episode, an intense one. I'm gonna put the full reaction part, I think, on my Patreon for this episode. And now I'm gonna watch one more. Are they all gonna be like that? For these fights, meaning for surely of the first half of the season? I'm not sure I'm prepared, you know, emotionally. Okay, I'm gonna watch one more episode right now. For you, it's gonna be in another video, so it's all for you for today, for this video, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.